On the last episode of Dungeons and Dragons, Grave of Man, we were on top of train. We had to kill a bunch of train jackers. I mean, different. No, well, yeah, sort of. We had to defend the train that we had stolen from the people that we stole it from.
Train jackers coming for your man train?
Oh, ah, no.
You can't
Anyway,
escape that.
so we did that. It worked out great. We landed here. I got my new robot body. I am Dimitri Terminator XXD. And, we spent like an hour just talking to each other. And Derez revealed his true feelings for me, which are very, very, they make me quite uncomfortable, to be totally honest.
And that was the good outcome for you.
Yeah. Yeah. After that, we hung out some more, and Skitter got really, really drunk.
I'm still drunk.
Now I assume we're probably gonna skip ahead a little while. I assume that when we come back,
Okay.
Brungren is gonna be awake, and we're gonna be ready for our next adventure to Mangrave.
Also,
Okay.
minor footnote, you doomed Gruck to a lifetime of living alone.
Yeah, well, I mean, I was done with this body.
That minor detail of somebody's entire life.
Again, not my body anymore.
Okay. So you guys just kind of hang out and do whatever, right?
Yep.
Okay. So after
Let me heal
hanging
up.
out for a little while, Skitter comes back in, feeling a little bit more, well, less drunk and a little bit more trusting again. Oh yeah, that's a question. Dimitri Terminator XXD. So XXL is like extra extra large. What does the D stand for? we gotta determine.
Extra deadly.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Let's
Why are
see.
you writing that down?
Yeah.
Why?
Just because.
Okay.
Now, everyone remember that. We're going to need that for the final boss.
Just in case. Just in case it's important. Anyway, so after a little while, Brungren wakes up. Probably from the smell of beer. Or ale, I guess. And he's like, what is it? Is this the afterlife?
Nope. You're in the
No.
astral plane.
We're
The
still here.
afterlife. Gotcha. So, did we die?
No. We made it through with the train.
Did I die?
You got knocked out.
Close.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, could have been worse, I guess.
Yeah. Well, you're here. Your train is here. It's still outside if you want to go look at it.
So I haven't drawn it, but there are windows just like, I see it. It's, flying. Or floating? The hell'd you do to it? The hell are we?
It always did that.
We're at a magical workshop being tended to by a goddess. Sort of.
I mean, I think that's a gross misrepresentation of who and what I am, but that's okay.
You know, Vivi, you tend to come into conversations and then, like, make corrections and then leave. Like, your
I'm
social
not
skills.
Social skills are not exactly in my forte, but also, like, I can hear every word all of you ever say, so it makes it a bit easier.
Like and that makes you omnipresent. And
Well,
what about
I mean, if you take off your necklaces, I guess I'll still be able to hear you because you're in my inn and I can hear anything that goes on in here. But I'm not that omnipresent. Like, I guess for one example, I don't know much as to what's going on in Zagnoth right now. Though, if you want, I just took a look.
You're the guardian. You're the guardian of Zagnoth, and you don't know much about what's going on.
I am hardly
there?
the guardian of Zagnoth. I'm an interested party, trying to keep it from falling into, well, I guess right now a portal into some kind of terrifying abyss. Really.
It's falling into a portal?
Well, I apparently things in your absence have taken a turn for the far worse. I don't know what has happened, how this could have happened, but I guess you got out at the right time of sorts, because there's a giant portal open up right above pretty much where you were, and it is doing some pretty gnarly things to the city.
Based on what I've seen of Zagnoth, it's probably an improvement.
I mean, gibbering horrors, I think you didn't have those before, right? I don't remember them.
Wait, gibbling horror? What?
Yeah, the portal is, well, it's making things... It's not just, like, redecorating, it's
We
dropping
had gibbering
some...
zombies.
Well, I mean, that was mostly my lack of ability. Speaking of, they will be returning soon. Well, not the zombies, the people. Now that you've given me such a wealth of raw material, I can start giving them physical forms too. Obviously, Dimitri, I'll prioritize, finishing off upgrades for you, but some of the citizenry will be able to come back to life, sort of.
Oh my god, she built your body on a fidget spinner.
Well, at any rate, I don't know what happened to your train, but if you have any questions you want to direct to Vivi, you two could probably make a pretty good team. You can work on things with her, and she can tell you what to work on.
That actually sounds quite nice. I am more than a little bit discombobulated right now, and just having a project would do me some good.
What do you think, Vivi?
Well, I mean, he looks more than capable enough. If he kept that train running, then... And I guess you didn't kidnap him after all. This should
Alright, then
work
enjoy
out.
your lifetime in hiding.
Well, I mean, you're going back to Zagnoth, right? Like...
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, he's a fugitive for life now.
Oh, you're
So
talking.
enjoy
You're
that.
talking to Brengren. I thought you were talking to Vivi, and she's like, I mean, I'm not really a fugitive. I was hiding out on a train for nearly a century anyway. What's the difference?
Hey.
Speaking of the train, Vivi, do you know who created it?
No. I wouldn't exactly say inevitables are a recent cosmic development, but that train precedes me.
Oh,
and,
wow. Then what created you?
Well, I mean, the gods.
The gods.
They don't exactly take credit, they just tell us what to do, and that's it.
Huh.
Not that we should be considered a force of the gods or even an extension of their will. We're more kind of like extremely versatile Roombas, but on a cosmic scale.
What
Roombas.
is Roomba?
You know what a Roomba is.
But you said it in her voice.
Oh, yeah. I think my parents were talking about buying one. It's like a little creature that runs around your house and eats all your trash out.
Aren't Roombas an American invention?
I like to at least pretend to be grounded in yes, they
In
came out
fantasy,
of
then.
Massachusetts Institute of Technology.
Yeah, so you are aware of what a Roomba is. You read about it in a book once.
Oh yes, the Roomba is the high fantasy concept of the fictional robots.
Look, your nat 20 will come back to bite you in the metal keister over and over and over again until you can escape it. At this point,
It
I've
was
more or
U.S.
less...
history, not U.S. everything. Specifically, early U.S. history about colonialism.
Roomba, it's a skittering beetle that eats dust.
Yes, exactly. Like Skitter.
Hey! I only eat dust if there's nothing left.
So far, Dimitri's the king of eating dust. And he's a Roomba now.
Well, is there anything we should know before we head off to Zagnoth?
Well, I mean, for starters, there's the horrible portal that is definitely causing some harm. There is also I've been attuning the I guess my transportation network here. Obviously, you have the black rod, so technically you can return to it freely. But I have attuned the crystal here, so I can travel to Zagnoth as well. Though I probably won't. That would be incredibly dangerous. But unfortunately, it seems like the only place that I am capable of traveling to, and possibly you, is actually back to the military district. Something seems to have blocked off the other locations.
Oh, okay, so that means we'd be going back
Okay.
to that keep?
I assume so.
Fort
I mean,
Zagnoth, round
yeah.
2.
That's actually what I wrote on my notes. But that, I mean, you probably had more pressing concerns before you left, but at this point, I'd say that portal is probably the most important thing. It is, things
No,
that
I
stabilized.
think going back and getting revenge on the people that killed us is definitely top of the list, right?
Well, Gorlar is near that portal, right?
I guess we'll have to go there and find out.
That I don't know if that's on you. All I know is what I could see through the very limited
Oh, is this the
portal I made
portal
for
that
myself.
Greg got thrown into?
No, this is that black monument you found.
Oh,
So what are you pantomiming?
Can I be the head again?
Okay. Shell keeps like making.
That's the most. How? Wait. What was the pantomime?
She was like,
like,
okay.
was she just,
Fra-
like,
I
trying
was
to cut her head
framing my
off
face.
as a mime?
No, she was like putting her hands, like palms out, fingers up, close together around her face, kind of looking like one of those frilled lizards. And she'd look at me and like look up in the sky and like close her eyes or something. And I'm like, I have questions.
Yay!
yay!
I guess I'll bring Skitter back to the head dimension. There we go. It probably works better anyway. Yeah, so I think going forward, I'm only going to have bosses have full bodies just because it works better.
And dress in dragon form.
Yes.
'Cause then
Anytime
he'll be a
something
boss.
cool happens, then maybe we'll break out into full-bodied behavior. Anyway.
Oh, yes, the Homestuck rule.
Yeah. Actually.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what happens?
Yeah, actually.
Wait,
was-
what?
Yeah. It was clever. I liked it. So you guys, so she goes over kind of the portal stuff, and oh, right, I forgot. The last thing is, I will admit I only had enough for a handful of these, but she pulls out a basket full of orbs that you recognize.
Oh.
Now,
Upgrade orbs.
yeah, I will warn you, Alarin specifically, don't use any of these on your sword at this point. I think that would be a very dangerous idea.
Oh,
What can we do wrong?
Undoubtedly.
Make another black hole?
I mean, worst comes to worst, you cause it to explode, therefore causing an actual rift in the universe as opposed to a very temporary one. That thing scares me. But I'm not going to question it. You seem to have a basic mastery of how not to cut the universe in half.
well, I'm glad it's retractable. At the very least.
Oh yeah, I should probably give Shell control of self. There we go.
Yay.
But I have so one regular one for each of you, and so she passes them out. And then I also have well, I have a selection, I would say. I'm going to have to cannibalize the ones you don't pick to repower my systems here, but I can at least give you a couple. So I have an orb of ice, a heavy orb, a orb of teleportation, an orb of enlarging, an orb of duplication, a sticky orb, and a spell orb.
Huh.
Well, sticky orb.
It just sounds gross.
Wait. So there's an ice one, a sticky one, what, a multiple?
There you go.
Okay. How about, I mean,
Dibs on teleport.
orbs of duplication sound cool.
Okay. So
And a spell orb.
Drez gets teleportation. You're considering it, or you want that?
Actually, this would be pretty cool. I can actually freeze what water I conjure. So, for instance, my wall of water, if I really wanted to. But I'd have to put it on something that I would touch to it.
If Bird got the Orb of Duplication, would he just become Ultron?
Wait, he can't split into different parts. Or Ultron. Wait, does Ultron have multiple I never saw
Yeah,
that
he
one.
did have multiple.
I feel so
multiple
terrible.
bodies.
It was the only one I missed in theaters and just haven't seen it.
Anywho, I'll take the sticky orb.
Okay. Dare I ask what you're planning to use it on?
I don't know yet.
Oh, okay. You just seemed very determined about it, and I was curious. I've been in contact with American. We have been discussing the possibilities. Anyway, here you go. Good luck, and try not to stick your mouth together. That would be bad.
He's gonna eat it, isn't he?
No, why? What? Y'all are weirdos. Get your mind out of gutter. You
He's going to
man
literally gum up the works.
brains. Anyway, cool.
You have a sticky orb and a +1 orb. Don't forget about that.
I'll
Okay.
take the maybe the spell orb and the ice orb. It looks like there's enough for each of us to take a couple, right?
No, you only get one.
I only get one.
Yeah, she has to
Said that she needs the rest.
Oh,
Yeah.
she needs the rest. Okay, sorry. I missed that. Let's see. So the spell orb would likely just... Would it grant you a spell, or would it magnify a spell?
They kind of have a mind of their own, so it really does depend on what you use them for.
Huh. Interesting. I wonder what kind of
Alright.
items I have.
I pushed the
I wonder-
teleportation orb into my shoes.
I wonder what would
Okay.
happen... Oh, wow.
Okay.
Teleportation orb into shoes.
You now have
The Jordans?
You have warp Jordans.
Warp
Nice.
Jordans.
There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
I still have a splint mail, correct?
Yes.
I should really just see if I can hold out for better mail. Alright, that's fine. I guess I won't use anything right now because it's exponential to upgrade things, correct? So I have Axe of Burning 1.
Yeah, so you're
plus
gonna
1,
need
so I need
yeah,
two
you need
orbs to put it up.
2
to
regular orbs to get it up to +2, 4 for 3,
Okay.
8 for and so on and so forth.
Well, I only have the 1 orb, so I guess we'll just let it be.
Do you guys think there's anything that we could put on Damien to make him awesome?
You want to upgrade Damien?
I don't know. I'm looking at my list, and he's one of the things.
Orb of enlarging. Big Damien.
No. No.
No.
My God.
Enlarging and duplication probably wouldn't be good.
I'm Damien.
Very good.
You're
even more useless.
welcome.
No. Nah, an ice orb wouldn't
Damien,
work
what
on
should
him.
we
One
do?
Spell orb.
Exactly what you're doing.
It's always his answer.
You're doing fine.
Because I've already upgraded. I've upgraded my armor so it's mithril. I've upgraded my sword so it's light and darkness combined. And
Yes.
yeah, so I really would just have a choker which already has a number of bonuses. And Damien.
Damien. Let's see. Let's see if we can think of anything better
I
than
mean,
the
the
plus
s-
one, Damien.
The spell orb.
Well, no, she's considering adding an of to Damien, a Damien of duplication, a Damien of a sticky Damien,
No, no.
a heavy Damien.
No, but what about like spell something Damien? What could Damien do that is spell worthy? It's so tempting.
He can become a speak and spell.
We could have an ice, Damien. That's about the
don't-
best we could do.
Hmm.
Damien, do you have ice? Damien, do you have any advice? It's
Advice.
cold.
Advice.
Yeah, there's a pun there too.
Please turn up the heat. I'm so very cold.
Oh, I'd feel bad for Damien if we did that.
Ice,
Please.
ice, Damie.
Please send me to Hawaii, where I may finally feel warmth once again.
Dum,
Uh,
dum, 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 dum.
So I'm gonna take being able to freeze the water I conjure would be really cool though. If that's what the ice thing can do.
You create water?
Yeah, I have as a Triton spell I have Wall of Water.
Oh, have you never used that?
I've used it to stave off the worms.
No, I wasn't really conscious for that.
Right, I can actually make it can be a wall or it can be a ring around an object, which is pretty cool because if I freeze it, I think it has its own HP.
I was just gonna say, like, your sword is definitely not like a water thing anymore. It's like some sort of dimensional rift.
Oh, I know.
Oh my
No,
god,
it
we're gonna have to beat the portal by throwing the sword into it.
Uh-oh. That's no good. So I'm gonna take the spell orb, I think. As cool as ice would be, or I don't know.
You
I
would get
wouldn't-
to be Iron Man.
Iron Man? What would be Iron Man? For
At the end of Avengers, he threw the nuke through the portal or whatever.
oh.
And then I
I
got
see.
PTSD, so we can have the next arc be your PTSD.
Okay. Or maybe ice. Ice on the necklace or spell orb. I'll take the spell orb and I will add it to my necklace.
Okay, so wait. Oh, your choker, your
What if you
siren's
just-
choker.
Yeah,
What if
not
you just
Damien.
duplicated the nightmare sword?
Well,
What
so
would that do to reality?
but we can't she told me not to put
Yeah, we
anything else
can't.
on that sword.
Yeah.
That would be horrendous. I mean, I would love to upgrade Damien to make him useful in some
No.
way, but
There's no way. He's a black hole of uselessness.
yeah. So I'm going to add the spell choker. Well, I'm going to add the spell orb to the choker.
Okay, I guess we'll get the orb of duplication.
Ah, will you be able to duplicate hammers now?
I'm weighing my options.
Watch him become Naruto. He can have doppelgangers. Be a true ninja.
Oh no. I believe it.
Believe it. All right. Well, I think that's probably enough dawdling. I don't know how much time is left before any kind of true horrible disaster. I mean, the whole place is literally falling apart everywhere. So
We could just
guess
wait
we've
it
probably
out.
Got time. I would not recommend that. I mean, you
Wait
really
for the whole thing to blow over.
Yeah, no.
Like the swamp storms.
I will evict you if you do that. I do not tolerate laggards. Anyway, so I guess are you ready? Are you ready? Are you totally prepared? Oh, actually, you know what? No. I forgot. There's one more important thing I can do. This isn't something I can do immediately, but before your next return, assuming I've got the requisite time, would you prefer 4 things? I have been contacted by Merrick, as I mentioned, and he will be moving in more permanently here. Apparently, his current shop location is not exactly Well, I mean, you saw it. You saw it.
He's constantly moving.
No, well, he took over that shop you were in. Or you found for him, apparently. But apparently that's not exactly the most comfortable location. But, well, so he will be coming. But I can also work on putting together some kind of forge, an enchanter's lab, or an alchemy lab. If you'd like me to do those things. I can get potentially one of them made with Brunken's help.
So it's forging, alchemy, and what was the last one?
Enchanting.
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 Yeah,
My
I mean, enchanting does sound interesting.
Okay then. I should have it prepared by the time you're done with that portal. Probably. Piece of Druid. Keith, did you write Piece of Druid because you were just leaving it there?
Yeah, that's your problem now.
So actually, it's not there. That is the one thing, now that you've gone looking in your bag for it. It's not there.
Oh.
No. My shenanigans.
What did he lose?
No piece of druid.
That
The
guy that's
chips
not
of
even that hard to
wood.
beat is probably back again.
Yeah, he had chips of wood from the druid that we
The
slagged
druid kept
earlier.
getting back up, so I took a piece of him, and I'm like, it's not. I'm separating you. You don't get to get reform anymore, based on
yeah,
not
I
much
remember
logic. And apparently, that piece is gone. Which, with the number of dimensions we've hopped, raises its own questions. Really, it's just like a baby Groot in the desert.
Well, I think you're prepared. I think that's all of the matters. How many healing potions do you still have? I have a couple that I can spare.
I only have one large healing potion. That's it.
Okay. She can get you guys up to 2 mediums and 3 lights each. If you don't
I
already have
need
more
that.
than that. Okay.
I have.
Just write it down if you don't have that. She's
I have
just
nothing
stalking you
actually.
guys. Well, you have been
Yeah.
stalked.
What was it? 2 light and 1 medium.
Yes. Actually, she gives you something else. It looks kind of more like oil. These
Oh.
are for you specifically. Healing potions are, they will work on you, but only half as effective. But these are potions of repair. If you want, I can. Next time you are here, I can teach you the spell of repair. In fact,
Is it like the
I'm gonna
mending?
retcon it. Your lay on hands is lay on.
Wrenches.
Yeah.
Well,
So
isn't there
can
such
I
thing
no
as
longer
mending?
heal other people?
You can, but it's half as effective.
Oh,
You're
that sucks.
you're slightly off of spec,
Huh.
but we'll figure out how to balance it in a little while.
Okay.
But you have lay on wrenches.
I can't believe you're doing this to him, though. You were a Warforged druid one campaign in the past.
Mm-hmm. And I was paying the consequences. Yeah. So there are specific rules for this, and I don't know if they got adapted for 5e. I couldn't find it, because all they had was the module, and like, this is what Warforged stats are. But I'm
At
gonna
least
hold
he's
you
not
to
playing an undead Hydrosophist.
This is true. Okay. But there are mechanics that we can get into as we go along. But that'll be later, because you guys are going to Zagnoth.
Woohoo!
Alright, so you all are ready to go? So
Yeah.
okay, let me copy and paste. So you guys, I don't know, either gather around a Lauren, or
I knocked my heels together.
you gather around a Lauren or go to the crystal and knock your heels together, and bada bing, bada boom, you guys are back in Zagnoth. 10 episodes later, I think. Maybe a little bit more? No? 12. 12 episodes later.
Oh wow, we're in the middle of that town, just outside the keep.
That's where we saw the druid
Yep.
the first time.
Yep. And so you guys are standing in the middle of town, and also up north. Let me fix that. So not much has actually really changed about your immediate surroundings. The inn to the south is still in shambles. Everything looks a little bit drier, I guess, because last time it was still kind of damp. You can see that the tree that was extending off into the distance has stopped growing, and it looks like it's kind of anchored itself down. But more notably...
Greg's Comic Sans Russian writing persists.
Yep.
Where is that? I've been trying to figure out how to do that again.
Over in the church to the right.
Oh, yeah, it's Comic Sans. Oh, jeez.
Even in death, he disgusts us.
Yep. So, most importantly, or most notably about the general environment you're in, is to the north, the northwest, is Fort Zagnoth, which is in pieces and slowly floating up into the sky.
What?
Where there is a giant apocalyptic-looking portal. Keith, I guess you've been playing Mario and Rabbids. It's more or less that portal, but there's a building going up into it that you can see.
Wait, so it's sucking it up?
Yeah, it's kind of like slowly going up in there. It's not like
It's the vertical space beam portal from the end of every sci-fi game or movie ever.
Yeah, except for we're still in like the second or third act at this point. You've got a ways before the end. So this is just your pit stop. Just wait for the rest. But so it looks pretty bad up there. And there's kind of like crystalline growths covering much of the keep in kind of the same style as that crystal that you had broke.
Oh, so it's purple or pink?
Pink, yeah, it's like a hot magenta.
Like my hair.
It looks angry. Yours is a little bit bluer.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome back to Zagnoth. What do you guys do?
Well, that'll be easy to find.
I guess we need to head up to the Fort Zagnoth to try and find out. I assume that the portal will either be at the top of the fortress or the bottom of it. Either way, we need to be there.
Wouldn't
Plus,
we just get sucked into it?
well, no, dumbass. We're not going to walk into the portal if we find it.
Well, what's up with the tree over here? It stopped growing?
We can see the portal. It's the giant thing in the sky.
Right,
Yeah, but
so we
I'm
need to
just-
climb our way up to the top.
Just looking
To
at the
then
tree.
die?
No! Don't you remember? There's a wizard at the top that we need to save.
No, there isn't. You didn't listen to any of it.
I think Drez said
That's
that
fine.
he was actually a necromancer or a lich and had to kill him.
Let's see.
All right.
Lauren, you were just moving around, right?
I was actually going towards the tree. I just wanted to take a look at it.
Roll a perception check, by the way.
Okay, perception skills.
Okay. Yeah, you don't see much. Skitter is going to disappear from the universe as per his usual. All right. Keith, you're metagaming.
How is it metagaming?
I said roll a perception check for her, and you rolled your own.
That's what a perception check is.
I said for her, for Lauren, because she was the one wandering around first. So you don't notice much. So you're inspecting the tree?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the tree is big and it's huge, and it kind of extends off into the distance. You're not entirely sure if it's like a tree or multiple trees, because it looks like it meets up with other ones kind of in the distance. And for the most part, it actually almost looks like it's holding the city together, or what's left of it. It's stopped the earthquakes, and it seems to kind of like network between the different districts.
That's interesting. So the druids must have had some kind of foresight in all this, knowing how to keep things tethered together.
Is this effectively a load-bearing tree? Jeez. Maybe druids do know something about something, huh?
So,
Alright.
but those crystals, they don't look like druidic magic at all. The druidic stone that we had earlier was bright green.
Perhaps somebody else has been at play here. Alright. Sorry. Okay, well... we have one of two directions we can go. We can either go back to Fort Zagnoth and at least look around a little bit more.
Wait, it's
Or
still
we
attached?
can check out 3 times. I assume there's nothing to be found in the dead church, so...
Didn't Vivi say we should probably
What
head
do
for
you
the
think?
portal and stop it?
Well, we do. Yeah, we need to try to close
Probably
that
invest
portal.
in ropes.
I accidentally muted everybody. That would explain why that I probably was talking over people just now. My bad. I was like, it just got really quiet and really awkward. I don't know why that happened.
And what's going on with this? Is this just a
We
portal point that
Yeah,
she'd used?
that is an anchor point, so you can teleport to
Oh,
and from.
didn't we inspect this thing earlier?
Yeah, and
Yep.
you couldn't figure it out.
Okay, well I guess now we know. Do you recall if we've seen anything else like this around? Anywhere else?
This being
This
oh,
a
no.
structure like this one, either in material or in shape.
I mean, does the stone of the monolith look like the black rod?
Yes, they're made of probably the same stuff.
Yep. They're the same stuff.
Interesting. Well, we'll have to keep an eye out for more of that.
If we can find
Anyway.
them, we can use them as waypoints.
Yes. Exactamundo. Anyway, what did you people say while I had you muted? Are we heading up to Fort Zagnoth?
We should
Yes.
probably invest in a rope so we don't get sucked into a death vortex.
I think I have a rope still. Let me check my
I
pack.
mean, I got rope. It doesn't look like it's
I-
really sucking that much. It looks more
Just-
like,
It's just attracting an entire castle into it.
I mean, make a,
Okay, I guess I have no rope.
yeah, make an arcana check.
Arcana? Ah! I've never seen the likes of this magic before.
Yep, nope, shit's magic. It's more magic than you know. Alright, let's
The
see.
ropes.
Well, I mean, it's not like we have any immediately available.
Well,
Yeah, I
there might
don't
be
have
stuff in
any.
the church.
Ropes in a
The way-
church? I am not
Oh,
gonna
God.
question
Hey,
it.
they need them to marry people sometimes, okay?
That you people
The
have
way I
weird
see
marriage
it-
practices.
The way I see it, currently the heaviest thing I've ever seen is currently getting sucked into a vortex, and we want to walk towards it.
I mean, if we can carefully slice this rug up, we'll be able to have a rope.
I don't think we have the tools to actually cut this up in any sort of clear manner. I mean, do you think we could just axe it into rope?
I
It's
have
also
this.
soggy and moldy.
Okay, make a handicraft check, I guess, Shell.
Okay, would that be
Probably dexterity.
Oh, just a dexterity,
Yeah.
please.
All right. Yeah. So you cut a strip from the carpeting. It looks acceptable.
All right, I tug on it a little bit.
It looks like it could probably hold everyone, but not at the same time. Also, except for Dimitri.
Okay, I'll continue making strips.
Okay. So before you're done, you get about 6 strips off of the thing that are serviceable. You destroy a fair bit of it just by, pure destruction.
Okay, I'm going to braid 3 and 3 together.
This would be the most awkward way to discover, like, a secret staircase.
I would have been. I actually feel a bit bad that I didn't put one down there. But no, there's no secret staircase down there. I am sorry.
Okay,
God, that would have been hilarious.
now what's the term? A rope tied with 3 threads is stronger than 1.
Huh, just like
Yes.
a party made of 3 people is stronger than... Well, we have Skitter too.
I'm
I don't
beginning
think
to
any
hate
of
you.
those were things. You can't just say a thing and then just call it a thing.
I swear
That's
mine's
soft
actually
leak.
from something.
I don't know.
Okay, so that means we have 2 stronger ropes.
Excellent.
Yep.
That is
so you
good
now
thinking,
have-
Aladdin.
How long are they? They're about 30 feet long each.
Yeah, I
Ah,
think
well
they would come
done.
out to be about like half the length of the rug because of the braiding.
Well done. Alrighty, well, let's head to the death trap, as Therese likes to call it.
Underwater basket weaving.
Okay, stop moving if you want me to actually warp you guys.
Hey,
Okay.
we have to make a lot of things out of
Where's
kelp.
your character go, Shell?
My character's outside the...
Okay.
Is there?
Yeah, because I can't copy and paste you guys onto the next map. So you guys, are you going to go back through the tunnels? Or are you going back through the... How are you approaching the keep? Because I don't have the map of the whole area, but... Or are you just
I
going
kind
to
of want to
walk...
go through the main area, or the main entrance this time. Just the
Okay.
road.
So you walk up the road, and you come upon the keep, and it looks like everything is kind of messed up. Like, it looks pretty bad. Shit has been going down, and not in a good way. It looks like there's a lot of damage to the general area, and you have been kind of not underestimating the amount of like crystal you're looking at. I'm just making sure that I don't reveal anything that I shouldn't reveal. I realize I was kind of broad with my reveals the last time I played. Or no, the map got shifted over when I redid things. Oh, that's really weird. Okay. Oh, give me a second. Yeah, I redid this map, and apparently it's like couple tiles off? Huh. Wonder how this happened. Okay, that almost looks good. One moment. How did I do this? How did I do any of this? I don't know. Because, yeah, there's stuff off map that you guys shouldn't see. That I apparently revealed either the last time we were here or somehow. I'm not entirely sure. Okay.
We did pretty much get a full tour of the place last time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone found a
it's-
different room to die in.
Well, you guys never actually made it into the main building. That's kind of my point.
Isn't that where Shell was?
She made it in there, but she didn't really have much time to look
I was going to
around.
be introduced to a priest, but he already seemed to have succumbed to something.
Yeah. So Shell had found something or other, but then never really got the chance. So, Drez, I'm going to disappoint you right now. Much of the
I do not
keep
see
that you
the
were
map.
trying to climb last time, it's probably got the line of sight nonsense on it. Oh.
I'm starting to think that that's not really a necessary feature.
No, probably not. I'll get line of sight working for the next area.
For the dungeon.
Yeah, the main thing is
Yeah.
it just auto-enabled on every single location. Okay, there you go. Can you see?
Yeah, but I think I'm off the map.
You should be down in the middle.
Oh, there's 2 of me.
Yeah. So there you still
Hi!
Oh, give me a second.
There's...
Oh, what the hell happened here?
Our old icons are still here. Yeah, you...
Greg!
there's the old Greg and everything.
Ah!
Ugh.
That was the one I was using.
Well, how do we get rid of the disguise? There we go.
Yeah, I need to
okay.
Thanks.
So now you guys have been properly
Yeah, I stepped in it.
deglitched.
Deduped.
Yeah, there we go. So you are you have returned to Zagnoth Keep. Or not Zagnoth Keep, Fort Zagnoth. There we go. So the smaller fort that you guys were kind of on your way to back before everything went down, seems largely untouched by the chaos. Though it looks like it's kind of making its way over there. But the bigger building that that Drez was trying to scale has definitely seen some shit. It's covered in crystalline spikes and growths all over.
That counts as my kill.
Yeah, it looks like climbing it might be a little bit harder this time.
Or easy.
He's making his point very, very obvious right now.
I wonder if the Golem Knight is still in there. I call him a golem because it turns out that they're not actually corpses. They're kind of wood people.
Well, if they're still here, we can probably take them much easier this time. Though, I mean, discretion is still better part of valor. So, well, shall we... I mean, we need to take care of this pronto or else Vivi will have our hides.
Yep.
So we should probably get down to business here, first of all.
The gates are locked.
Well, I remember this being an issue beforehand.
Well, okay, so the guy talked with me. Maybe
Yes.
maybe I can try to call on him. He was the captain, right?
Yes, he was the captain.
Okay. Do I still have the armor in my pouch, or has it been long forgotten?
Yeah, you still have the armor set.
The question is, if I were to introduce you guys to him, would he buy it? Well, I can always try.
After all this time.
I'll put on the armor, but
That fit in your bag?
I suppose so.
I stopped bugging you guys about strict carrying limits. If we ever do like a more hardcore campaign, I will be more stringent about it, but not for this one.
Okay, Skitter, you could
yeah.
probably go invisible.
Well, yeah.
Right. We might need you as backup
Okay,
in case things go south again.
I gotcha.
And you, how closely does he resemble these guys?
Not very.
Oh.
I mean, he's got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle hands and proportions.
Oh, Demetrius' new body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he
And
still has like the wood-like,
the like angry
undercarriage.
orange glowing eyes are kind of a dead giveaway.
Well,
All right. Well, I can try to reason with them. Otherwise, you guys can try to hide outside of view. But I'll
I
try
like
to
that
summon
idea.
him.
I mean,
Okay.
if you can get the door open, I can sneak us all in.
Oh, that's true. Captain? I
Would he
knock.
Even,
Yeah,
would he
Captain?
even still remember you?
Hopefully. I talked
Didn't
with him.
Didn't you, like, glamour him with a spell or something that would be, like, long gone?
I only convinced him that he shouldn't kick me out of their group and that he would take me to the priest. So, I'm receiving absolutely no response.
Nope. It is. How loud are you shouting? Like as loud as you can? Are you banging on the gate? Like.
I'm knocking on the gate and I'm calling to it, but I suppose I shouldn't yell too loud lest it bring unwanted attention.
How does one quietly notify people through a castle door, though?
No, that means I'm yelling.
Yeah.
Ah.
It's not like knocking on, like, the front door of a suburban house or something. Like,
Yeah, I'm knocking on the door.
whatever you're
Okay.
doing has a noise radius.
Give me a second. Let me figure out what this setup is. The hell is this thing? I have no idea.
I suppose
Okay.
what I mean is I'm not letting it
you're
reverberate.
making a lot of noise. So there's mostly silence from within, and then not the gate that you're standing outside of, but you hear like a lot of loud slamming from within.
Ah!
Ah.
Okay. I come over here and I quickly get that armor off. Put it in my bag. Something's inside, but it's not responding.
Well,
That sounded like a response.
We have other ways of entry.
Yeah, I suppose there's the windows, there's...
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Drez,
would
make
be
a
to,
perception check.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Where is
Nope.
Drez?
You're in a
can't-
nice bush. It makes you feel very safe.
he's
Told
over
me
there.
around the corner, and I'm too weirded out by him right now to hang out.
Okay.
So yeah, well, how about the windows?
Okay, so there are no windows on the first floor. This is a keep. This is something meant to keep out invaders.
Not even arrow slits?
There
I thought
are
last
arrow
time-
slits on the second floor.
I thought last time I was here, there were stained glass windows that I could break through.
If there are arrow
On the
slits...
second floor, around on the left.
I don't remember them being on the first floor, not. But I guess I
No.
don't remember. Okay.
Wait, so there's the windows and there's the arrow slits?
So
Yeah, but we're not getting up to the second floor anytime soon because I have to get pretty close to all that hot pink death.
there is another very loud bang, and this time it's the gates that you guys are next to.
Oh.
Oh, all right.
Leaving corner.
Yeah, I guess
going
we should
around
stake
building
this
away
out.
from gate.
Yeah, I guess we should stake it out from a distance, huh?
Yeah, we'll have to observe.
Eh,
See what it
yeah.
is.
Okay. So, are you, like, trying to peer around the corner? Because you can't see from there.
Oh, so
What's
we
going
have to
on?
peer around this corner.
Yeah, probably. Okay, so do you remember the incident where you guys got real clean?
Oh,
Yeah.
no!
So
Another
there is-
slime.
Is there ooze coming
There
out from
is-
under the door?
It is just pouring out
No.
by the gallon through the cracks.
Ew.
And then you hear crashes from above.
Ah.
Oh.
And these things come flying at you. Roll initiative.
Okay.
Can't we just move to a new reality?
I'm gonna delete all of you guys.
This reality needs a warranty. How? How are my initiatives so bad?
So, do he and I have to roll again?
No.
or...
No,
We're fine.
we take our
you'll-
turns simultaneously.
Yeah. You'll just go before it because you had the real life initiative.
Mhm.
Let's see. Actually, no, it'd probably be higher than that.
It's generally whoever, isn't it usually based on whoever has the highest actual dex modifier?
My modifier is 3. But,
It's probably mine's 2.
okay.
Give me a second. Gotta write down everything's HP. This is a boss fight that you guys skipped.
It was the boss fight that I
Oh, so
skipped.
it's probably easy now.
Yeah. So this will be a little bit easier on you. Let me just color code the
Pro
the
tip: skip boss
risks.
fights in D&D by dying.
Hey, you were the one who was trying to sequence break like crazy, Drez, so...
I was trying to make you not die.
Yeah, and you know what ended up
I'm
happening?
stuck with this
Everyone
character
died.
that's like suiciding in order to get to someone we don't know. I'm like, fine, I'll take care of it, so you stop killing yourself.
Yeah, and
Okay.
it worked
And then
out
you-
great
and then
for
you-
everybody, didn't
And then
it?
you killed yourself anyway.
So they have a
Now,
higher dex
You killed
than
yourself
that.
first.
They have an extra 2, so...
I didn't technically die.
You died twice. You died more than I did. You died 100% more than I did.
Jesus.
Well, there's their rolls.
Yep. Give me a second. Gotta roll one last one.
I'm trying to think of ways to make
There
Dimitri's
we
head
go.
more chibi. And I'm thinking just
Skitter.
round eyes would be so cute.
Oh my god.
Why Chibi Dimitri?
Because, look at, we have chibi heads.
Yeah, everybody else is...
Dimitri?
Yeah, everybody else is cute, but
Dim
Dimitri...
Chibi.
That's what Dimitri looks like. He looks like a Turian.
Yeah,
he-
he,
he-
do. It has a
he does
Turian
have-
mouth.
Yeah, he does have the Turian mouth. Okay. So,
Well, Warforged always had mouths
Skitter
like
goes
that.
first.
Yep, that's true. That is like what Warforged
Skitter
look like.
is going to... Do we know if undead are susceptible to critical hits in this game? Earlier I was saying yes,
What do
but
you
now
mean?
that the training wheels are off, I don't know. Because in 3rd edition, you couldn't crit a skeleton.
You couldn't? Oh yeah, that
No.
kind of makes sense.
Yeah, because it had no
Weak points.
weak points, but it looks like they've changed that now. Undead, or at least skeletons, are immune to exhaustion and one other thing that I'm not going to mention just in case. But
No, it
Deduction.
looks like in 5th edition you can't crit skeletons still.
Skeletons are immune to seduction, disproven by Undertale.
you sure?
That's what I'm reading. Huh.
Let's check
Maybe?
undead traits 5e. Because the problem is, like... Yeah, that's 3.5. No, I think I'm looking at it. Zombies can be crit. Everything can be crit. Which makes perfect sense.
Everything can be crit in 5e. That's what I'm reading now. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I think undead just have a lot more HP to kind of make up for it. No, they don't. I don't know.
Are
Alright,
they still
well.
strong against slash and weak
No.
against blunt?
They're just weak against blunt. That is it. Holy shit. Okay, I've got to... Wait, I gotta look at this for a second. What's the
I love
CR
5th
on this
edition.
thing?
Makes it to think about anything.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there we are. Wow, these things are nuts. Okay, I gotta rethink the initiative roll for a second. Let's see.
Hmm.
Yeah, because I'm actually sending a real monster against you guys. For once. How rare is that?
As opposed to all those cardboard monsters.
Well, all the other
I'm
ones
not
I've
quite sure what you mean by that.
all the other ones I've made up. Like, I've yet to actually pull anything directly from a monster
Are we
manual.
gonna fight a Tarask?
No.
That'd be
what about
hilarious.
the dragons?
The dryads were real.
Okay. 14.
Dryads are a real monster, yeah.
So it turns out these things have a 28 dexterity. I didn't
Whoa.
really count on that. Anyway.
It's fast.
Yeah,
Wow.
they're fast.
Is that a
Skitter...
is that a modifier of 9?
Yeah. Yeah, 28 is a +9, I believe. Oh, so I did that wrong. They'd be at a 15 then. Anyway, so Skitter goes first. 9, right? Yeah. And Skitter misses for once. Holy shit.
Whoa!
Wait, no, he doesn't. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does.
What?
He does. He actually missed. I forget he gets advantage because sneak attack, but doesn't matter. So his hammer just
Wow.
flies wide and sails straight up into the air, and that's about it.
Skitter! What the hell, man?
Dude, I'm shut up.
Great comeback.
Okay. Let's see. There's 4 of them, and since Skitter can't hide immediately, you all are going to get attacked. 1. So that's Skitter, Drez, Dimitri, and Alarin. So Drez and Alarin, you guys are not hit. Okay, so Skitter takes... Ooh. Okay, Skitter takes 22 damage.
What?
And Dimitri, you take 7.
Where was the attack roll?
You were the 19.
Oh, okay.
How did
Yeah.
Skitter get that much damage on him?
It got a crit.
Oh, he
and
got a
they
crit.
do. So they're hitting you with like mini lightning bolts and do 2 die 8 just on a hit, and Skitter got crit on that.
Okay.
So the poor little guy just got zappoed.
Okay.
Okay. And it is now Lauren's turn.
My turn. Okay. Well, these things are undead, so they can't be affected by any of my charming effects or things that require emotions like fear and whatnot. So I'm going to probably cast Shatter. And that is, let's see, 10-foot radius. What would get the most of them? Probably just these 2. I'll get those guys.
Okay. 10-foot radius is a 4 by
4 by 4.
Yeah.
So, but either way, it wouldn't.
You can hit the 3 on the left.
3?
Yeah.
Wait, oh, because I do this? I would just didn't want to be too close to us.
That
That's
doesn't
fine.
matter. Yeah, D&D, the moment you're out of range, you are out of range.
You're
There's
out of
no
range.
drop off.
Okay, so I'll hit these 3 for, they do have to make a Constitution savings throw. If not, they take thunder damage.
Okay. Let me just double check.
And on failed saves, they take half. So,
Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, so the first 2 fail and the last one succeeds.
okay.
So
So
they take-
it's just 14 and 14 damage on 2 of them, and then 7 for the last one.
Oh, oh shoot. Oh no, that's fine. And then that's orange minus. There we go.
A creature made of inorganic material like stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage on savings throws. But they're some kind of... Are they just...
It's bone.
They're in bone.
Yeah,
Oh,
bone
it's shatter?
and crystal. Okay, let me do another one. That one. Okay.
Well, this is stone, crystal, and metal. Not bone,
so,
crystal, and metal.
So they are. There's definitely crystal bits in there. They're not. It's like kind of a crystallized bone. It's like petrified wood.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it can... They get disadvantage. All right.
Yeah. So they get disadvantage, and you got it. So now it is Dimitri. It's your turn.
All right. It's been a long time since I've had a chance to hit something with my axe. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to come over here.
They're up in the sky, by the
And-
way. You got to make a jump to hit them.
Oh, no.
Oh. All right. If that's the case, then I clap my hands together and say, "May we all receive the blessings of hatred of Gorlard." And I just cast Bless on myself, Drez, and Aladdin. And that's my turn. I'll just position myself here.
Okay. Drez, it's your turn.
You know what else is in the sky?
Lucy.
Lightning.
Oh. Drawing shapes is hard. Blarg. Oh wait, I did click on that wrong. Dang it. You awkward ass interface. Blech.
What the? Is that your control lightning or whatever, conjurer?
I'm calling lightning, but I'm also trying to figure out the size of it, and it's not. This interface is the
Well,
least friendly thing.
Does it hit everything, or does it just hit your target?
It hits my target, but my target is within a range. Oh, I can't select it
Okay.
anymore.
Oh, the box.
Oh, there
Yeah,
we
the
go.
box is stupid.
Oh yeah, this interface sucks.
Yeah.
There's a gargantuan attack area of a 60-foot radius, and it's probably over most of the fight.
Alright.
Oh, whoa.
That's just the range of call lightning, because you conjure up a huge storm cloud above you.
Okay, so which one are you shooting?
I assume it's not already storming right now.
No. It's so stuff happens. It's kind of storming. I mean, there's like a giant whirling vortex above you. I'm not entirely sure how that factors in. So we're gonna say it's not lightning anymore. You're not really sure what you did, but you got a thing.
Got a thing.
Which are you zapping?
I am going to... Oh yeah, that works really well. I'm gonna shoot the red one.
Okay. So it is going
attacks
to
everything within a 5 feet rate. Within 5 feet of the target.
Oh,
Oh, okay, so it gets both of them.
and
That was
they
a
both.
terrible roll.
Yeah, they both were. So you're going for the red one and the blue one. Okay,
That's
so
Terrible
what
roll
happens?
for me.
What happens instead of lightning is it almost kind of looks like pure energy. There's no like thunderclap or anything. It just kind of like you have a space laser for a little while.
The hammer of
He
dawn.
already has a space laser spell. He doesn't need a second.
It's It's a slightly different space laser.
I get a hammer of dawn.
Yeah, so this isn't so much
man.
like a pillar of light that comes down and like just destroys things. This is like a pew. The space just kind of shoots once. It's like a Star Wars laser gun. And it takes a chunk out of the red one. And Alarin, seeing as you're near it, you can kind of see like a lot of blurbling and stuff. It's
Uh-oh.
Yep. Still coming out.
The big guy's coming.
Alright, Skitter is going to... Oh, right. He should probably hide first.
Hide and heal.
He did not succeed at hiding. Oh, wait, no, he doesn't get the second roll because he is being observed. Okay, so he's not hiding, so he doesn't get the sneak attack.
Skitter's finally choking.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He's still hit, though. 8
Oh.
plus... Yeah. Wow. It does 10 damage to the orange one. Okay, and it is now everybody gets shot by lightning again.
Oh no, do we have to dodge?
No, there's no dodging in that one. So that's Skitter. That's Drez. So Drez, you get hit. Dimitri, you get hit. And Alarin, you get missed.
Ah.
Okay, so Drez, you take 6 damage, and Dimitri, you take 8. By magic lightning. Hurts. It's all zappy.
There's a lot of lightning versus lightning violence going on lately.
Oh
Why
yeah.
can't we
I think
be
even my shatter
friends?
does. Oh, it's a loud ringing. It's more sound based. Oh no, but it does take thunder damage. So yeah, it's a lot of thunder and lightning.
Make love,
Okay,
not lightning.
so it is Alarin, it's your turn.
It's my turn again?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm just going to do shatter on the 2 again. Or the 3? Oh yeah, we did have all 3 in the range. And they have disadvantage, right?
Let's see. They don't get advantage, or what are you talking about?
They have disadvantage because you said that they had crystal in them, right?
Yeah. Oh, you're doing another shatter?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
At this point, I think it's one of the few things I can do
Okay,
that...
so they are going to...
can attack
It's a dex
airborne
save,
things.
right? Or is it
Constitution.
Oh, it's Constitution. Okay, well then, it's a good thing they didn't succeed last time, because, yeah, I was rolling dex, because I was thinking, getting out of the way. Well, con is a lot easier then. Oh, wait, no, I think I did roll it right. Okay. What's the DC again?
For my spells, I think it's 15, right?
Yeah.
I can...
Oh, right. They probably would have moved a little bit. Let me reorient, because they're kind of homing in on you guys. So you only get really one of them. But it was 15? Okay, so he takes the brunt of the damage. Who are you going for? Red, blue, green?
Oh, they moved.
Yeah, they had moved.
Oh, okay. Let's see. I can do red and the blue. Yeah, I'll keep it to the red and the blue. I know that the green is still pretty fresh, but if those 2 die, then that will make the fight easier.
Okay, so you're going for the blue? Or is the red?
Well, it's the red and the blue.
Oh, right,
remember?
Shatter. Yeah, you can
It's-
hit both of them.
Yeah.
Okay,
They're all
so
encompassed.
I guess I did roll for them. And it was a DC 15, so they both take the damage. So red and blue. Okay, so there's not much of the red one left. You can see. And Dimitri, it's your turn. They are within jumping distance. You can jump to hit them. You just have to roll an acrobatics check to do so.
I just don't want to land in the
It's just
craziness.
crystal. It's just crystal.
Oh, okay. Let's
If
see.
you were fleshy and you were like trying to rub yourself on sharp edges, you might be in trouble. But
I guess I'll make a jumping attack at the blue, which means let's just do an acrobatics check. And then, alright, that.
oh yeah, you
Okay,
totally get
good.
the
And roll to hit.
All right. Remember, you get to reroll your damage. That does not hit though.
With bless, let's roll one
Oh,
d4 on top of it.
I'm gonna tell you now, it's not gonna hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa.
All right. Not Dimitri. Drez, it's your turn.
Option slightly reduced, but red is still in line of sight, and light beam god wrath nightmare calls down from above and does ooh.
Okay. It
Damn it.
dodges. Well, I mean, it still takes half damage. Which one are you going for? Orange?
Which is more than last time. I said red.
Red? Okay, you just wipe red from existence. It kind of like, you know in Fallout when you hit something with a laser weapon and it turns to dust? That is like 1-for-1 what happens here. There's just kind of like a and then it goes a pile of dust lands on the ground.
It just sadly disintegrates on the ground until it's just a mound.
Yep, pretty much. Alright, and
Energy weapons overpowered.
Alarin! You see the goop monster. It has finally freed itself from the gate, but it's not going to it's not quite ready yet.
And I see it has the priest's mask.
Yes.
Why does it have a cuttlefish eye?
It's bigger than this, by the way. It's bigger. Yeah, so there's like a big ol' horror eye in there. And then a bunch of masks. And like some other stuff. But still. Okay. So it is Skitter's turn. Skitter is going to try and hide behind Drez. Well, he is now standing on Drez. And he's going to give up and try and throw his hammer. Really embarrassingly. He has got the curse. He has got the die curse. Skitter gives up. Skitter climbs down, and goes to lay in the mud. Good luck! A 1 and then a 2. There's no coming back from that.
Oh.
Alright. So red has been disintegrated. Regardless of Skitter going to hide in the mud, he's still getting shot at. Okay, so Skitter gets hit. Dimitri, the one directly above you that you just missed, has fallen to the ground. It seems to have destabilized itself poorly. And then the last one has also joined it. You know, they're on top of each other.
Wow.
I don't know how this happened, but you've got like a stack
Wow.
of skulls. You got a little totem skull waiting for you. I'm just giving you that one. Goddamn.
Maybe it's masters
One,
drawing power from them, and they've...
Okay.
I don't
You
know.
hear like a little ow in the background as Skitter gets shot by lightning again. So it is Alarin, it's your turn.
My turn again. Let's see. The unfortunate thing is, this thing probably cannot be reasoned with. And... yeah. Well, this one actually can... as long as it can hear. I mean, it does look like a creature. Okay. I suppose I'll do Dissonant Whispers on it. So it has to make a Wisdom savings throw. And if
Okay, sure.
okay, and I'll do 3d6. And if it fails, it has to move as far away as it can.
Okay, so it's a wisdom save?
Yes.
What is this thing's wisdom? Ah. Not the wisest. So it succeeds, just barely, I believe.
Okay. And that means it still takes 5 damage, I believe.
Okay.
But it just doesn't run away.
Yep, so it does not run away. Okay, Dimitri, you have a totem.
Wait, actually, it doesn't do the half damage. I think it just brushed it off.
Oh.
Oh no, it does take half damage.
Oh,
Never mind.
okay, I will
Sorry.
unscratch that out.
Alright, well, when life gives you lemonades, smash them with X.
Alright, you hit both of them, and you kill both of them. Oh, no, you don't kill the green one.
Oh, wow. That one was fresh.
Yeah, that actually...
It had never gotten hit.
Yeah, that one had never gotten hit. I was like, I assumed everything else had gotten hit somewhere along the way, but yeah, the blue one's gone and the green one is still there. Okay, Drez.
Well, orange is still in line of sight, and I don't want it there anymore.
Okay.
These numbers are only getting higher.
Yeah, they are. They're dodging, but it doesn't matter. Okay, so you take out orange. It disappears with the exact same like weird high pitched squeal, and then
And I'm going to round the
shower
corner.
of dust. Okay, so you can now see the cosmic horror that is poured out of the gate.
I regret rounding the
Welcome.
corner.
Oh, and it's turn.
Every day I get a new regret.
Dimitri, make a reflex save. Okay, so what happens is this thing just kind of goes splashing down on your location. You dive out of the way. And it just tried to, like, eat you. And it tried to splash down on your location. It does,
I have a question of perspective real quick.
Yeah?
Is the base of it, like the bottom 2 tiles, considered where I need to be to attack it? Or
No. As long as you're touching the sprite. It's bigger than it looks, maybe, or it's, like, more
Okay.
spread out.
Yeah.
I mostly just did this so it looked cool.
Now, is there
does look
anything? Is there anything about the masks that seem to denote like a place to strike, or
You don't
or
know.
just the eye? The
They
oculus
are
inside?
moving. You notice that they kind of like, you know how like the Kadamas in Spirited Away? No,
Princess Mononoke.
Princess Mononoke. They would like kind of like shiver and shake. They kind of like do
Yes.
that, but they're like focused on you specifically.
Oh.
I
And
like
the-
those things from Princess Mononoke. They
Yeah.
look cool,
These are kind of like those things, but
except horrible.
yeah, there's a giant horror eye with them that is also kind of looking around. Okay, so you don't know about the masks, maybe, but I also can't tell you necessarily. So Skitter's gonna come down and is like, I regret this. Hide behind Drez. Finally. And then he's gonna finally. He's actually saying finally as like the hammer sails
Is he
through
like
the air.
hiding behind me while throwing stuff around me?
Yeah, so hammer just goes kind of whizzing underneath your like armpit or something. And it
Whoa.
clocks the thing one right in the splatty bits.
Ew.
There's a
And then
big
the hammer gets
hammer-sized
stuck
dent.
in it.
Yeah. And then, yep. Okay, and it is now Alarin's turn.
Okay. What to do? I believe I have enough for this. And I always have more spell crystals as well, but I'm going to do another shatter on it. And does it have any crystals in it, or is it just a blob?
No, this thing is more of kind of like a weird amorphous, like gooey blob thing with a gooey blob eye.
Oh,
And the
actually,
masks.
wait a minute. I'm gonna take out my gloopity gloop bag and I'm gonna throw some glop at it.
Okay.
Oh,
roll
wow, that thing.
Roll to hit.
Okay, is it gonna be a dex? Is it gonna be
It's
Strength?
Dex.
Okay. Please. Yeah.
Okay, you gloop it. It's kind of hardens. Actually,
Wow, that
Kinda
stuff from an
doesn't.
eternity ago.
it like
Yeah.
it goes in and then it starts kind of expanding. It looks like it's got bubbles in it now.
Ew.
Yeah.
Yay. You did it.
Victory question mark?
I don't know. Maybe that stuff will be like a good vector to destroy it, or I don't know.
Dimitri, it's your turn.
How easily can I hit eyeball?
You would have to get your arm in there to get at the eyeball.
I got better things to do with time. Okay, let's just hit it. And let me... Why is my mouse broken? There we go. Everything worked out okay for Dimitri.
Okay, you hit it nice and hard. And instead of like goop coming out, it's actually kind of more like smoke and vapor.
Huh.
All right. And Drez, it's your turn.
We're zapping the soul soup over and over again.
It's not made out of source.
Out of source. We can't keep calling back to divinity during this.
We've done it
Okay.
once.
It
It has
does not
significantly
succeed.
worse dexterity.
I mean, it's a giant gloopity slime thing.
It turns out precision lightning bolts are really good at hitting giant puddle monsters.
All right, and then it's its turn. Alara and Dimitri, make reflex saves.
Yep. I knew this was coming.
I should have thought of this.
All right.
That has a modifier as well.
Oh right,
Is it
you're
necessary?
like your bonus. No, you both managed to get out of the way as it splashes into the wall right next to you.
Swoop.
It's the classic get the charging monster to charge into a wall maneuver.
Yep.
How many of these things have you fought before, Drez?
Yes.
Hmm. Oh yeah, you did it to the Minotaurs.
We did literally fight the generic monster that is the charging thing. Twice.
Okay. It's Skitter's turn. Skitter is finally properly hidden, properly happy, properly hitting the thing. And whammo. Damage is kind of iffy, but whatever. Okay. Lauren, it's your turn.
Okay, this will be awesome, guys. I am going to put Gloopity Gloop on a squishy that's been recently squished, and I will chuck it at the castle just above where the creature is standing.
Okay. So there is, you more or less throw a sticky grenade, up at the castle wall.
Yes!
Roll
Nice.
to hit.
Okay, so roll to, is it going to be dex
it's another
again?
dex, yeah. If you're throwing something light, it's dex, heavy, it's strength.
Okay, I don't know if it's an extra action or something, but could I ensure? Nah, it's probably Bardic Inspiration I can't do for this kind of roll.
No, you could.
Okay. Please may my aim be true. Go squishy, see this through.
Well done.
I don't know. Let's go. There's that, and then I get another, what, 1d6, hopefully. Yeah.
I mean, you're more or less aiming for the broad side of the barn. It's mainly, I have you roll just in case you roll something really low. Because
Yeah.
other shit happens. You've rolled a natural 1. That'd be interesting. Anyway, so you managed to stick it to the wall, and then nothing happens.
But I squishy
Dimitri,
the
it's your
squishel.
turn.
Is it going to take an
Alright.
entire turn?
Oh. Well, I position myself in line with Rez, and then I swing my axe. I'm touching the sprite, yes? Yeah, I'm close enough.
Okay. Yeah, you hit it.
Is this thing showing any signs of damage so far?
It is. It's just very big and very meaty. So there are. It's kind of like there are holes that you're opening up into it, but they're kind of slowly closing, but not as fast as you're opening them up. If that makes sense.
And it's currently like fused to the wall a bit.
No, it just splatted into the wall. It's kind of like curled up. Shell put a sticky grenade above it. That's a separate thing entirely.
Wait. Skitter, does Skitter need to throw a dagger at the sticky grenade?
Oh, did she throw it and then like didn't detonate?
Well, yeah, it hasn't. They're on a timer.
Oh.
You haven't used the wand of detonation, which allows it to go off immediately.
But doesn't Drez have the wand of detonation?
I think Skitter has it actually.
But isn't that detonation for the handcuffs on the poor
No,
prison
no,
guards?
That's something else.
Okay.
That's the key fob that you guys got off the drow.
I wonder where all those lizard folk ended up.
We'll have to
And
find
the
them.
several other things we let out. Actually, most of them exploded.
Well, we
Yeah,
don't
they
know
all had the slave collars that blew up on them.
That
At
was
some point
fun,
we should-
mean. Well,
at
the
some
lizards
point-
got out because we undid them.
Yeah.
that. It was the kobolds that ran out before we
Yeah,
could
everyone else were like, "Hey, yeah, you're free." Haha, wink, wink, and then they ran out the door and exploded.
If you guys want to write down all of the unfired Chekhov's guns, at some point I can actually account for like what happened to them, even if they don't show back up, because I do
Okay.
actually know what happened. Anyway, so Dimitri, you took a choppy, and it's the slime's turn.
Okay.
Um.
Don't move.
Wait, no, my turn's next, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it is. It is Drez's turn.
So it's currently against the wall, and it's near a freeze grenade that's on a timer or a sticky grenade.
I
Yeah,
suppose
there's
it's
a
not gonna
sticky
go
grenade
off.
on the wall
Yeah.
up above it.
Here's a fun idea. We're just gonna draw ourselves a happy little picture. That's very hard to draw. I'm
Okay.
gonna throw
you're
a
gonna
tree
put
token right
A
there.
tree token.
Oh my god.
How is it gonna root the
Blast from the
slime in
past.
it?
Remember those?
Okay. Roll a precision, a dexterity check for precision.
Come on.
God damn it.
All right.
Where does it
Well-
land?
Give me roll a 1d8.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay. So instead, it ends up 1 off. Which
Well,
actually ain't so bad.
it'll prevent it from leaping in your direction.
Yeah. So you now have a giant tree in the way. I can't move the rest of the drawing. You might be able to, if you want to. Unfortunately, it's directly on top of my giant slime monster, and that takes movement priority. Anyway, so it, having been blocked by a giant tree, more or less, because it's kind of still pinned in there because it's on the wall. It's actually gonna kind of like go rigid. You actually notice that it kind of absorbs the sticky. And then every mask, how many masks are there? There's 8, there's 4 of you. Okay. Every mask is going to point at you guys, pretty much 2 apiece. And then the eye is going to look at Dimitri, Drez, and Skitter.
Mhm.
And you guys are going to get...
It's gonna fire its lasers.
Okay, let's do this.
Or try to mesmerize us, or I don't know.
Okay, so Skitter 1, Skitter 2, so Skitter takes damage. Skitter takes 5. Okay, Drez. Okay, Drez, you take damage.
Stop, no.
You take
Those are
2
my
damage.
organs.
Dimitri, you take no damage, and Alarin, you get crit.
A crit for 3?
6.
6 damage.
And then one of the other masks actually falls out. So make a note, it's down a mask for next time.
Yep.
Yeah. Because
And
we are out
then-
of time.
Oh yeah. And then last thing, before we cap this off,
Explosion.
mid boss cliffhanger.
Step on the
Dimitri,
mask, step on the
Drez,
mask.
and Skitter make reflex saves.
No.
Oh no.
Now you all have
No.
Dimitri's
How does
bonus.
this keep happening?
So I have that's a +3. Just flat. So 9, 17.
Okay,
and
so-
25.
Yeah. Well, I accounted for the bonus in that. So,
Okay.
Dimitri and Skitter managed to dodge out of the way. Drez, you get lasered in the face.
No.
Oh.
Face lasers. Now how does it feel, Drez?
You take 11 damage.
Now how does it feel, Drez?
Jesus. Feels
You
like 11 damage.
You shouldn't jump into the crystal lava stuff.
Let's see. And
Maybe.
then
That's
I'm just
fine.
gonna quickly resolve Skitter's turn so it can blow up in the thing's face because that'll be a good end.
Okay.
Okay, so Skitter chucks and crits.
Wow.
It sails right into that bomb.
Yep. So effectively, what looks like it happens is Skitter hurls his hammer in once more, and it hits it square in the eye, which then explodes.
The eye explodes?
I mean, it had just the eye's at the top, which is where the C4 was.
Oh wait, so the C4 did explode.
Yeah, it absorbed
Yes.
the C4. I don't know how much damage that does. It does a lot. Effectively, there's like a smoking, like,
I was actually also hoping for some of the walls to
Crater?
Look at the
crumble on it.
dongo that ate the bomb.
yeah, kind of.
Usually
guess-
that reduces the boss's health by 1/3.
Now I'm trying to figure out what would be...
Of course, if I ate a grenade, I think it would pretty much be the end of me.
I'm just trying to... This is completely homebrew. I don't know how much these things are supposed to do, because nobody's ever actually eaten a full explosion face first before. Let's do a high-level fireball. It does 22 damage.
Yay!
That seems
But-
probably about right.
But you have definitely done some horrible things to it. You didn't manage to get the wall, because it kind of scraped it off the wall.
Okay.
But
It's like
there's-
swallowing bees.
Yeah, it's like swallowing grenades. Wow, that's
There's another
actually...
Divinity reference for you, Keith.
Yeah.
Welcome.
But it is not dead. But it is smoking. Real bad.
I basically tried to reenact Divinity on you.
And so the party makes its triumphant return to Zagnoth, just how they'd left it except for way, way worse. What exactly happened? What is that vortex? What new threats will they encounter? And what happened to all the things they'd left behind? I'll find out next time on the next episode of Dungeons & Dragons: Grave of Man.